How to use ManyCam with Zoom for lower thirds, on-screen graphics and other tools. ManyCam logo looks like this, and Zoom, of course, if you're familiar with it, which is probably why you're watching this video, is how we can increase our on-screen presence. This lovely lady here has a ManyCam lower third and then a subtitle under the bottom. If you're completely new to lower thirds, bottom right hand is a picture of a news reporter, I don't know, member of parliament. On screen on television you might have the name of the person and the location, things like that. I will give you more. So in Zoom, up here on the bottom left, you've got the Zoom username. In this case it's Mike Downs. On the right hand side you've got ManyCam, which gives you, in this case, a couple of rectangles with a bigger name and maybe a website or some contact information. That's what ManyCam can do for you, and at this stage all for free. What it can also lay on top of the webcam is all sorts of things. So top left here is a matrix thing, which is an animated thing, which I'll demo in a second. It's also got a lower third. This is how you can spruce up your Zoom meetings. Top right here is a red countdown timer, really good for maybe quizzes or teaching, where you're going to give the users a certain amount of time for more fun. On the bottom left we've got a dinosaur and a fish and a small cat. In other words, I'll show you how to do tons of things like this, and if you want on-screen graphics that are continually scrolling and rolling like websites and things, then you can also do that. That's a whistle stop. So there is a three-part process that I would recommend. Top right is where you can see ManyCam and Zoom on, say, your desktop, in this example Windows. Number one, which is really important, is start ManyCam software first. That takes control of your webcam. Then number two, start the Zoom meeting. And number three, choose ManyCam as the virtual webcam that we can see here. On my Windows 10 device we've got Lenovo Easy Camera, which is my normal default for, say, Zoom and video meetings, and I've added and changed over to ManyCam virtual webcam. So I think we need to go to the demo. So the first thing is that I've already opened up a Zoom meeting just with me. What you'll notice is there's no webcam, obviously, because it's Lenovo Easy Camera is already being blocked because ManyCam is already open, as I've just said. So if you swap over to ManyCam, and no real surprises here, let's see if that's swapping over. Yeah, ManyCam, start the video. We've got ManyCam. I've got a post-it note over my webcam, so yes, I'm behind here, but I'm not going to confuse it. The young lady before was much more attractive than me. But for demo purposes, here we've got the ManyCam logo because I'm on the free version. So I'm going to minimize that for a moment. I'm going to bring in the software that is actually right. So let me just move that. That's interesting. That's really, really good, because that's on screen is our little Zoom meeting that we're already in. Very interesting. So if I go in here and look at some settings here, just a quick tour, notice this is ManyCam free, top left. I can actually zoom in and out of my webcam, which is really good if you've got annoying things in the background, like a bit of a window or something. I can adjust the colours, frames and resolutions. I can also have a big panel of settings that you can work your way through. Again, this is an overview. So to get a lower third, we go to the presets on the right, and just moving down we've got audio, drawing and text, time, chroma keys and lower third. If we go to lower third, we can see that I've already added in my name and my YouTube channel, and it's got a little slidey button here, and you click it once, boom, and it transitions on. You'll notice that in the Zoom meeting that is already happened. Okay, really easy stuff, right? Turn it off, go over to my second lower third, turn that on, and you can see it's instantly moved into the Zoom meeting, which is pretty interesting. So then we can go off, and I'm going to leave that on a moment, and I'm going to go down this time to effects, and I'm going to do a distortion, and you can see there's the matrix there. So if I click it once, little happens because it's already on the selected effects at the bottom. So now if I was, say, in a meeting that you know, guess the identity, or I don't know, whatever scenario it is, you can actually have this matrix, which if I look at it too much, I'm going to go well dizzy. So I can actually do also a secondary distortion by, let me just turn the matrix on, and that works. And then I'm going to go on to something else. I'm just going to figure out, let's just turn that off and turn that off and turn my lower third off. So you can get the idea that you can have a mess around with this. Then if I wanted to do something like drawing and text, I can come along, and I've already put this is scrolling text, and then I can look up for the slide button. The moment I turn it on, I've got some scrolling text left to right. I could change that to do no scrolling, top to bottom if you like. Oh, that's annoying. And then let's turn it off. I can also look at the screen timers if I wish to, and I've got a clock, which on this background looks terrible. I'll turn that off. The one I'll give you is the timer, and I can make this small, or I can make it big, and I believe I can possibly move it around or something. The point of it is, oh, you can change colours here. Black timer, yeah, there you go, there's a black one. So, as I say, the point of it is we can go to galleries, we can go to effects. I think I've probably fished out enough information on this topic. So what I'm going to do is say, let's get rid of that for a moment, how to use ManyCam with Zoom for lower thirds. This was a whistle-stop tour for these two products. Amazingly good. That was me, Mike Downs. Have a lovely day and a good time with Zoom.